Anything.
All right, you gonna pay
Y'all
for
ready
it.
for some sports?
You gonna pay for it.
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Victor Allen's new sports recurring segment of the Morning Call with Mario show. Victor Allen's fan-based view of sports. Written and directed by the bald-headed black man. Rub his head and make a wish. The ladies have nicknamed him Sexual Chocolate. Here he is. Get ready for some sports, damn it, I told you. Sports balls and gas straps. Dress appropriately. I tried, Vic. I tried.
I think you should apologize.
I tried. I told them sports bras. They don't get it.
I think you should apologize, man. Well, I'm gonna keep it easy for the rest of us who went to local community colleges. See, I don't mind putting myself. I'm on this side of the room. I want you guys to know the line right here is Howard. Over here,
Howard line.
West LA JC. I'm pumping my chest now, okay? I don't hear you guys clapping.
That's right.
All of it gets credit. Crenshaw High.
That's right. Baloo Senior High School.
That's right.
It's just wrong. Just wrong. All right, man. I'm going to keep mine really short, man, because, you know, man, I could keep listening to what you guys were doing, which is, to me, it's empowering. My show keeps it light.
What do we need? We need light.
Keep it light.
And sexy.
But notice light deals with a lot of zeros behind that dollar sign. So where I'm going over here, I'm trying to relate this to some stories you guys are talking about. Now, Mario, you know, we're in between weeks sometimes, and so we couldn't get to the Kyrie Irving thing.
Which I am watching with fascination because you warned me it's realer than you. It's real. Victor Allen.
I'm just saying. So instead of rehashing what we already know, this is Kobe Part Deux. Now, I did speak my French, right?
I don't know.
D-E-U-X.
I'm just Negro.
All right? D-E-U-X. Kobe Part 2. What happened with Shaq and Kobe? Once Shaq said, look, listen to me. Just stay on my wing. And Kobe said, I don't want to be on your wing. Irving is saying, I don't want to be on LeBron's wing. There it begins.
That's the winning damn wing. That's what I said. You're going to leave the winning wing to go to the winging wing. Okay. I'm just saying.
So
that's right. It may not be winging over in New York.
Wait a minute. See, so right now, we have a bunch of losing cities looking for new players. But I'm not going to go there. See, I'm going to take you guys and put you in the mix. For example, it's like looking at Peter, you know, accomplished. He's the leader.
Obviously, he's playing sports.
He's a lion. See, there we go.
My granddaughter whips me, so I don't know. I can't play no ball no more.
I can't even dribble back there.
This is wrong. This is wrong. Okay.
And she talk trash when she did.
Let's see.
My kind of kid.
That's wrong. Okay. This is what we're doing. Peter is like, you know, I've been doing a lot of work. I've been on Steven Spielberg's wing. I'm tired of being on the wing. Okay, Mario, you've watched, you know, that old St. Elsewhere going.
That's right.
That's it, you know, going old school. You tired of being on the wing.
I am.
If you think you got value and you know that there's the greatest professional ahead of you who's a Hall of Fame, do you stay on the wing or do you break wide and go pave your own ground?
You pick your moment. It may not be the right moment. Sometimes it looks like the moment, and it really ain't the moment.
Yeah, okay. I
just say this.
Timing.
Make sure you pick your moment. Because there's a long history.
What did BB King say? Don't make you move too soon.
That's right. You end up in some rough water.
So here's the question. Because I have no more information than what you guys already have, right? So is Kyrie moving too soon? Or is he seeing the writing on the wall? Not because he has to stay behind LeBron. It's because LeBron may bounce next year.
Well, that was the question. The question is, do you bounce? And I don't actually know the answer. Is it better to bounce now? Because LeBron may definitely bounce.
Yes.
He's already proven a willingness to bounce.
Right.
So once you add that into the equation, now you slow down and go, that's a little bit different decision because being in Cleveland without LeBron interesting enough, that doesn't seem to be one of the things he's looking for. You know, he's not saying let me stay in Cleveland and let LeBron go.
Right.
Get the big money ticket
Right.
somewhere else.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know, but I know that once you factor that in,
Right.
you kind of slow down and go, I don't know.
I know I get good experience here. Let's take Peter. Peter already got his lead actor, and all of a sudden, somebody else come in. Didn't expect
Idris Elba.
Denzel
He has some
Jr.
free time.
Denzel
He wants to
Jr.
do a play.
Right.
He said, I have nothing to do. I'd like to do your Johnson Chronicles over here in London.
Right.
Think you can help me out?
Okay.
Now,
Now,
he's like, I'm on the play.
so do.
After the run, baby.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a
Start another
minute.
one.
See, Peter already got the answer. He already. So you give up. You give up that person, right? You give up that person and find an excuse
Well,
because
you may go in hiatus.
no, Mario.
Come on, what's wrong with hiatus? I learned
Watch
that
this.
word. I want to use it.
You're dancing around this, brother. You're dancing around this.
Well,
No.
he may think that he's already had the peak moment of his basketball career, not this year, but the year before, when he hits that jumper falling
That's
into,
right.
Yeah.
into the stands right in front of
Unbelievable.
Steph Curry.
Right,
He
right.
may feel that it's time to build a new peak. You know,
Right.
that's normal. He's still young. Let him.
Yeah.
He gonna make money wherever he goes. That's for sure.
So is this a business deal or an ego deal?
It's probably both.
It's probably
Both.
both.
I'm with Peter. It's both.
It's both.
Those guys are so
Because he didn't
driven.
say, I want more
Yeah.
money. He said, I want it.
He don't.
I want to be the thing.
No, wait a minute now. He's at Cleveland, got 2 years left on his
Yeah,
contract, right?
He's not going unless
He-
they get something.
That right. So he's leveraging his money early. Why wait, right?
Well, there you go.
Okay. All right. So
It's more zeros than I've ever seen.
That's right. More money, yes, than we've ever
What
thought
I've said, I
about.
have nothing to
okay.
Right.
All right. So let me get the answer from what I call the chiefs in the room. Mario, I'm gonna take it back to you. You know, you're a loyalist, right?
By the way, I just noticed this picture
Wait a minute. I'm not getting there
with
yet.
the wrong.
No, man, leave it alone. You're trying to read ahead. Look at you. See, you said that my scene.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't see that at
Peter can
first.
relate. He can already relate. You going ahead of the game. See, he's laughing at you. You already responded. Man, you should have been on social media a long time ago.
Man,
All right. You already responded, reacted. I'm not going to get to Phoenix shit. What I'm trying to get to is how loyal should you be?
look,
Do you believe in loyalty? Yeah. So
What?
you don't believe in loyalty?
that word should not come up.
No. So no loyalty.
That's a word if you meet with Trump.
So let me say
He's
this.
gonna ask you if you loyal. Then you just smile at his ass.
So let me just say this. A peak career, can you imagine being in a career where your peak is in your 20s, basically?
Porn.
27 for money.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, I can imagine. I
you
can
know what?
imagine that peak. Yes.
Okay, I'm about to transition. See,
I
you see where
too
he's
may
going?
have
You see
peaked.
what he did? You see what he did?
I may have peaked.
Low IQ segment, right? All right, here we go.
I'm saying, I think I have peaked.
Lows? All right. Let's just go on. I'm going to transition because you took me off of it. See, just
What?
wrong. You just jacked up
Because
everything.
I'm peaking.
Shouldn't
Who's
you
on first? That's the who's on first.
Right. Okay. All right. So here it is. The latest rumor is Phoenix. Now, okay, they got to generate buzz. Forget that.
What a sleeper.
Come on, man.
What a sleeper of a. You know, these are when the trades you go.
Okay, wait a minute. You want to hear the players that's involved?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, the players are involved. Eric Bledsoe, which he's banging. Wait a minute. The number overall pick, Josh Jackson, he's good. He's looking good. And the Miami Heat's 2018 first round pick just to get Kyrie.
Too far.
Now, let me ask you something, Mario. Would you like to see Kyrie in the Western Conference just to see his ball handling
No.
skills? The best finisher in
No.
the game? You hate.
I want to see the Eastern Conference get stronger. This shit's getting boring.
Okay, watch
Come
this.
on, let's get another team. I'm a black man who got to root for Boston.
Okay, watch this.
Give me a break. The world has changed.
Wait a minute.
Jeez.
Peter.
I don't know about to say anything to contribute
See,
to this, man.
yes,
I love it.
watch this.
JohnsonChronicles.eventbrite.com, baby. Love Rate 2 is the code for the night.
That's
about all.
Love rate
He's been in the business. Wait a minute. He says long-term relationships. Don't put me on that. See, I could go there, but since we have a very VIP person in the room, I want to respect that person's presence because Mario will get carried away, which he's already proven that he has done. All right, I'm gonna take you to the Balls universe, and if you don't know LaVar, he's done it again. And of course, his AAU game, which he coaches, got into some what they call some perplexing news when he looked at a ref, yelled at it, ranted, got a technical, and says, "Stay in your lane. Don't try." In short, he's saying, "Don't try to make yourself big off of my game." And I say that's irony, because isn't he preaching the same thing that he's been doing?
Yeah, it's like the president. Everybody's following the president, act ass, ask for unreasonable stuff, and pretend that's the norm.
Right. Right. So let me just say this.
He's doing the same thing.
So let me just say this. At the risk of what they're saying that he's going there being let's just say this, throwing a woman under the bus, and more so that she's a woman, not because she's just a ref. Staying in your lane, saying something like that. Is that just saying stay in your lane because...
I wouldn't say that to a woman today.
Yeah.
I don't think I would say that to anybody, because they're all going to get pissed off.
Yeah, and let me just say this. Let me say this.
Lane. What's the lane?
The game, he lost the game. His AAU team he coaches lost the game. And at the same time, LaMelo, his son, they were on the losing outcome. So eventually he got kicked out of the game. Guess who was threatening to actually walk off the court with his team because of the ref? Pulled the power move. Adidas is sponsoring the event and decided to pull the ref so they can continue on with the game.
Would think they would pull
so
the sponsorship.
notice the power he's getting right now.
Yeah, that is, because you would think they would pull the sponsorship.
Yeah, no.
He could actually do that and sponsor
That's
Adidas.
Right. So what does that tell you about Papa Ball?
Caved. Says I guess he's the big weenie on campus, I guess.
Hey, look, is he branding himself ahead of...
Well, I always said that. I just hope that his son... And that's actually where my motivation is, just to root for his son to do well in spite of his father's mouth.
Right.
Because that's a liability.
And as well, just so you know, as well, he is actually doing what they call after the game rants. And usually, because we are used to, hey, don't go there. But is there a little bit of genius there going, this stuff is going to go viral?
Well, he keeps
Is there a little bit of genius and maybe crazy genius, right?
You can get famous on the internet for talking crap. You could literally get famous for being a person who insults people or just tears stuff apart. And we remember when that went into kind of effect. So that is part of it. Use it, I guess.
Okay. Now I'm going to use a...
You said 1 million...
About to get there.
The game drew. This is an AAU basketball game.
That's right.
That drew 1 million plus Facebook viewers. 1 million Facebook happy to know.
And what's he teaching his team if he's ranting at a referee, regardless of her sex?
That's right.
What's he teaching his squad? AAU is see, this is the thing for me, y'all. This is to me toxic masculinity. This is where it's not about ball. The game is more important than him. His son could get hurt. He got hurt in a summer league game, and they held him out.
Right.
One accident, the ball means nothing.
Yep.
You don't love the game, you better watch it. The game is what you got to love.
Right. That's true.
And athletes who underachieve is a cliche.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
of misfortune. So even though the young man seems to be a reasonable man, and I'm actually giving him credit for dealing with his dad. I'm actually going, that's got to be difficult. He seems to be doing a reasonable job of walking that front.
He's a good parent, apparently. But that's not what this is.
Right.
This is ego. This is damn near parody.
Yes.
AAU, like
a dude
Peter said.
He looked like he missing something. Like he wish he'd had all this himself.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Now, let me use a comparison, and I'm going to transition on to the next to see if there's some relativity here. There was a time before rap music. What was the content that was involved in that rap music in certain aspects? And did it carry forward in such a way that there was rap that was controversial?
Are you I'm
just trying to say, are there double standards here?
Well, there's double standards. There's triple standards. There's a bunch of whack-ass standards and shit.
Wait a minute. Are you venting?
I don't know if I'd give him a break. Again, this is almost like saying we give him a break because the president has got a new culture going across America.
Yeah.
We're all willing to be rude in public. I feel empowered.
Right. You do.
I'm using a few extra curse words, throwing them in, because everybody else doing it.
Why not you?
But that's the thing. It's a culture now in this country, unfortunately, of insulting and, acting out in public. So,
and that's what I'm getting. In other words, basketball is finding a pathway. And you have to take some of the controversy with it. And then you're giving somebody saying, look, you're not going to let me play in. You're not going to give me fair treatment to get in here and build my corporation. I can't compete at your level. I don't have the resources, so I have to make a splash. And I make it akin to music that we've all heard and grew up with as it evolved and start giving us things.
Again,
it's like Marvin Gaye having music that behind the background you heard
that's
stuff.
a better example.
That's what I'm saying. Behind the background, you said, did he say what I thought he said? He said, but he's being romantic.
Well, there are those examples
a different way
of like Peter said. There are those examples out there of toxic masculinity.
Yes.
There's a point. Some of the masculinity is the things that we are attempting to embrace. We are men.
Yes.
But there is a point at which it's toxic.
Fine line, right?
Right.
Okay, so let me just go.
You don't want to get stuck. I call it arrested development. You can't just get stuck.
Right. That's right.
When I was 20, I acted a certain way. When you his age, after raising children, you want to change.
Exactly.
You mean you guys were bad boys?
Well, I didn't say all that.
I wasn't bad.
We were at college.
I had kids.
We went to college, studied.
Look at this.
We might have did a little dirt.
But you think, look, let's get, this guy has the right to be whoever he is. It's always important for me to say. So if that's who you are, but if then you start peeling away layers of stuff. So when you're a coach, you have more of a responsibility, and particularly in an AAU or a young person.
Yeah,
look at these little kids standing around here.
That's right.
You know what I mean? If I'm a parent of some of these young men, I'm definitely saying to him face to face, bro, what we here to teach these kids. We want to win, no question.
Oh, exactly.
But I mean, it's not about you, bro. It's about the squad. See, there are some cliches that are worth having.
Right.
Sports is about the team. And I'm telling you, he's going to make it harder on his son. His son going to have to be better. You remember when they brought the young man, remember when Scottie Pippen and Jordan ganged up defensively on a dude who wound up being their teammate, Tony Kukoc.
Right.
But everybody, they were giving Tony so much love, they went on and just swarmed him and shut him down.
Yes, they did.
Completely. And he could still play. This guy may be the next coming. If Magic Johnson, remember he won a championship at 19.
Right.
He came in the clutch and took over for Kareem and gave him 42.
That's right.
So we know it can be done. But as a rule, when you're coaching folks, you got to remember what kind of griot clothes you end up wearing. Right now I'm looking at it, he got some sandals on. I don't know if that's griot clothes when you talking about taking the young
I didn't even notice that. He's a brother's attention to detail.
I'm saying they go across in the back. Supposedly about religious, tolerance. And you cussing out the ref, threatening her with her livelihood.
You're wearing sandals.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Let's grow up, man.
Yeah.
Let's grow up.
Needs some years. And needs another off button, a transition button. And it's amazing that because the son's already kind of said, well, that's my dad, that's all. He's been like that. I mean, you guys are just now getting to see it. Right. So he's already there. All right, I got to give a success story because you always have to have one. And I said, Mario, if you're not following the Dodgers and you don't know anything about the dominance, you need to walk out of the studio.
Well, that's like hockey. I love them so much. The Dodgers.
Okay, come on, man. Come on.
They have wonderful food.
Dude,
I understand.
See, no respect.
Wonderful cuisine.
No respect. No respect. Let me just say this. Imagine, and I know, Mario, you have a dream like this. We all have a relative dream. You're being called up the very first time.
All right.
Your first at bat. Come on. It's overtime. The 11th inning. Kyle Farmer goes like this. He got sweat beads on his head going, I'm being called up 2 outs. I got a man or 2 on base.
Point to the sky.
I got to do that walk off. Can I do the walk? Can I do the walk off? Can I do the walk off? All right. He's sitting there. Now wait a minute. Wait till I just get to the capper on this because we already know what's up. Okay. Double walk off. The players come and hit you on the mound because they're supporting you so much. that they can't believe the celebration that your first major league at bat and hit, you actually win the game off of your double. Man. Unbelievable story. Now, let me do this relationship to you, Mario. Name a time that you came up first at bat and you hit a home run in anything in life.
I never, you know. I did win the cartoon contest.
See, wait a minute.
In the 8th grade with Snookums for the little bunny.
See what happened.
I did win. I'm very proud of that.
You could be a real good political brother. You know how to deflect. You know how to deflect. Yeah. We all listen because we are by rights conservative. I will not express my first home run hit because it all.
What was her name? That's what I was thinking.
See where you going? See where you going?
Her name, this is about. Her name was Candy, wasn't it?
You see what happens? You see, this
Everybody
is why my segment.
Candy's a hoe.
This is why my segment never is taken seriously. Notice Peter. He sits with you, gets focused and conscious, and then he jumps on my segment. Okay, he jumps on my segment.
I'm just saying you said home run. I know you wild. I seen some of your home runs.
See, this is just wrong.
I just want to know they may not be pictured here.
Relative.
Some home runs.
Okay, all right. Let me just transition. As soon as he goes there, I know I have my B plan. My B plan is to go over to something else.
Picture of them babies.
See, everybody has that moment where they achieve something and said, "Oh my God!"
It was an achievement.
Sure,
I was hating on you.
You're right. See, I'm trying to keep it family oriented.
Okay, that too.
All right. My question is this: only because it's a sport that doesn't have this. It's one or two sports that don't have this. The men of the team all rush to the field. They're celebrating him. They're actually dragging him off the mound and tearing his clothes off. Is this a good time?
Yes, because we want to have that man.
No. Wait a minute.
It's cool. I mean, we got to at least mix it up.
Okay. Everybody knows about your team. Everybody got a team. Peter got a team. You got a team. I got a team.
I don't know if I have a baseball team.
Okay, but we got team players. But if you're going to get mobbed, would you want to get mobbed by the team or the representatives who actually make other people cheer for the team?
No, and you want your boys to.
Yeah, we want.
You want the boys.
I play baseball, and it is such a boring game. It takes forever to play, and it's really a test of your concentration. So if a dude comes up cold off the bench and hits a major league pitcher into the right field corner for a walk off, you want your boys, man, to
mob you.
To mob you because they know what it's like to face a dude throwing a ball 100 plus, 90 plus miles an hour. It's not easy to do that. The cheerleading thing is all the business stuff. Nobody cares in baseball.
Don't want them women to mob you.
No, it's not even that, to be honest. I mean, he might want that. Off camera. But on the field, you want
there you go.
You want your peers
there you go. Okay, see?
Can't focus.
Okay. Now, Peter, keep going. Ignore him.
Peers, man.
Ignore him.
There's nothing like good men giving you good love.
There you go. See?
Really, it's a brotherhood thing.
It's all here in the book.
Wait a minute.
There is stuff in there about when I play ball.
Well, you know what? Here's the part I got to give much respect to. That's the part that we tend not to learn as much about until if something like this happens. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you said you play ball.
Oh yeah.
Because I can say, especially because you could admit that the sport you was playing, like me running cross country was boring.
Oh my God! I wish I had a run car.
Right.
I would still be in shape.
Right. So I'm just giving a celebration to Kyle, really, and I'm just laughing because I've never seen somebody get mobbed like that, and they were so happy for him.
That's an interesting thing, Victor, because to me it's about clutch.
Right.
That's why I say clutch is rigor. That means you concentrating in the worst situation.
Right.
You come up, if you strike out or you pop out, definitely if you foul out, there ain't nothing in baseball worse than fouling out. That's the worst, most impotent thing. But when you come through for your team, it's a beautiful feeling. It is. I bet you scientists have studied the brain. And when you come through in the clutch, you are flooded with endorphins, man.
Yeah. Come on.
I guess I forgot we got a medical. Right. So I feel for the dude. I know he is fired up, man. Look at them cats, man.
I feel for his woman.
No, he's good. No, and I've had a minor.
All that endorphins is out now.
I've had a minor.
Come home and don't have no
Mario didn't know.
endorphin.
I had my minor basketball league
Come on.
going into overtime. If you hit the shot, I missed the first one. It bounced off the rim. I backed up, hit it again. I got mobbed.
You did?
Yes, I did. I didn't tell you about that, man.
That a Crenshaw?
No.
Yeah.
That's jacked up.
Been a while.
He's throwing me under the bus. He's throwing me under the bus. You get your, all right.
Left hand or right hand?
Yeah, both. All right, you guys. I'm out. That's a short new sports, man.
That wasn't short.
Yes, it was.
She was not short.
Yes, it was, man.
Victor Allen's new sport, fan base view of sports. I know y'all, even the sports, this is sports that even the women who don't like sports, they'll watch this sports. It's a recurring segment of the Morning Call with Mario show.
Yeah.
Every week. Dress appropriately, damn it. Sports bras, jock straps, drink some Lotion cream for that fungus. You'll be all right. Sports. So sports. That's what sports is all around. Now, we got one more section. I got to give myself 60 seconds.